All right, welcome back again to Daily Dose PD. This is our Daily Dose workout. I'm Nate, your host and physical therapist, along with the lovely and talented Jeanette Grant. We work together at the Parkinson's Fitness Project in Seattle. Jeanette deals with Parkinson's just like all of you do out there. She does our workouts together with us every week. You can find more at dailydosepd.com. We hope you work out with us and join Jeanette and I. Today, we're going to get started with a workout that will incorporate strength, range of motion, balance. We will be working first with a warm-up and then going into some functional movements that will hopefully build strength and also teach you how to move with amplitude and size. And then we'll be getting into some balance and we'll cool it down with some nice range of motion. So let's get into it. Warming up first, let's intertwine those fingers. Spread the feet wide. The only thing you need today is some water, a good attitude, and a chair. All right, make sure that chair is sturdy. We're going to bring the hands up overhead. I'll try to give some modifications as we go along as to how you can use the chair with some of our functional movements. We're going to bring it over to the side. Stretch that side flank. Nice job. And you could even lead through it if you don't feel comfortable standing. You could sit in the chair and still do the hand movements. We'll incorporate hand movements with every exercise. So even if you want to get a workout in for your upper body, you can still do this from a chair. Over to the other side. Yeah. Now Jeanette, we refer to Jeanette Grant as JG here, and JG always gets on me if I screw up while I'm talking. So she is the woman in charge and tells me whether we've gone to each side correctly, because sometimes I miss a side. But I think we're even. All right, stretch those palms. We intertwine the fingers to stretch those palms, as one side might get a little bit more tight than the other if you have tremor or a clenched fist. We're going to keep those feet wide. Let the back stretch as you lower down. Nice job. Head hangs low. Feel the hamstring stretch. And we're just going to shift that weight from side to side. Feel your weight shift. If you don't feel comfortable hanging out down here, you could hold on to the back of a chair. Slow and steady, nice, easy weight shifts. Let's get 3, 2, 1. Bring your weight back to center, and we're going to slowly round the back and come up. Nice job. Let's get a little trunk rotation in. Arms spread out wide. We're going to close the hands together. Feel that back foot twist. You even get a little range of motion through the pelvis. Open it back up. Stretch. And rotate. Open, stretch, rotate, open, and rotate. Bring it back up tall. We always bring it in for some weight shifts side to side. Imagine your hands are weeping willow trees, blowing in the wind, just flowing from side to side. Let that momentum build and feel your weight shift. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, you can use the back of a chair moving side to side to keep your balance in order while you work on size. I want you guys to give me 10 big ones. Are we ready? We're going to count it out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, hopefully you all are feeling good and loose. We're going to move into our functional movements. First one, sumo squats. We're getting up and down off of a chair. This is the functional reality of this movement, is your ability to get down low and come up tall. If you want to use that chair for a landmark, you could. We're going to turn those feet outward. Get the little work into the back of the side of the hips here. So just for a little variation, we're going to lower down. Remember to keep your weight on your heels. And then we're going to come up tall. Hands reaching toward the sky, elongating the trunk. Nice big stretch. Elbows extended all the way. We're going right back down. And up. Good. Down and up. So I can use that chair to make sure that I'm getting down low enough. Keep breathing throughout. Try to think about inhaling in as you reach up and blowing out as you come down. Get low. Feel the weight on the heels. We're not coming out onto the toes. We're keeping our weight even up, down, up, down, up, down. We've got 4 more. Up, that's 1. Up, 2, up, 3, up, 4. Good job. Stretch out the hips. Let the legs relax. You can shake them out a little bit. Our next movement. If you need the chair, it could be in front of you. Our next movement is going to be a step and a reach. Now, if you're using the chair, you might use the same side to reach out. But if you don't need the chair, we'd like to work on a little trunk rotation. So you can move the chair to the side, and we're going to step and try to reach across our body. Now, this takes more balance, so if you need the chair, you could just go with the same hand and same leg as you step from side to side. We're going to alternate. We'll step, reach across, come back together. You'll feel that's working on your balance just as much as size and big movement. This is us opening a big door. You can think about reaching way back into the pantry, or my wife has so much, our pantry is wonderfully organized but amazingly tightly packed. And so I'm always reaching around something to get back there. But this would also be like if you're opening a really heavy door. Think about pushing that door. Push it open. That backhand is reaching around behind you. Big step back. Think about wide feet even as you come back together. We don't want your feet to come straight together. We want a little distance between the two to remind you of nice stable balance. Push. Together. Push. Together. Push. Together. Push. Together. Push. Together. 2 more. Push. Together. Last one. Push. Together. So next time through this, really think about how big you can move, how far you can press that arm out, and even reaching that backhand around. Okay. We're going to do a little boxing for our third movement. This is all about being able to shift our weight from side to side because we need that functionally in order to take those nice, big, fluid steps. Our weight has to move from one side to the other. So, a little bit of boxing. I want your feet wide, knees bent, stomach tight, hands up. We're going to cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to duck under. I changed it up on you, JG.
Yeah.
I went to 4. We're going 4 and 4, okay? So it's 4 crosses and then 4 ducks getting underneath the belt of the ring. Is that what they call it? Or the ropes of the ring. So we're getting underneath. We're coming into the ring and out of the ring 4 times. So it's 4 crosses, 4 ducks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck, 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 duck. So you're getting good use out of those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, there you go, duck, duck, duck. So 4 times
1,
each.
2, 3, 4.
Extend those elbows as you punch. 3, 4. Reach them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, 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 under. I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel that weight shift. Under. You should go from one leg to the other.
Under.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under. Remember, you could do this from a chair as well.
Under.
If you don't feel comfortable on your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under. 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 One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get underneath. Get down low. Come up high. Come on. Last one. Good job. All right, so we got our boxing in. Took care of business. We have one more movement. That's our forward step. As we do this, I want to make sure we're all thinking about it. We got these nice, JG, I want you using one as well. We're going to get all the way past that line with every step. If you don't have something like that at home, no biggie, but if you do have a visual line, it makes it nice to make you think about amplitude. So we're going to step forward, and then we're going to use those hands at the same time. We're going to flick them out twice. like you're spraying water off of your hands. Like you've just washed your hands and you're just flicking the water away. 2 times. Good. Power those fingers up. Spread them out wide. Step, throw it. Throw it. Good. Be big with it.
Step.
Flick, flick. So we're managing our balance. We're practicing that nice big step forward to catch our balance if we need it, or to initiate movement when we've stood up for the first time in a while. That first step can sometimes be difficult. So we're practicing a nice big step. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2. Say it with me. Use those words. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. That's it. 1, 2, back. You got it. 1, 2, back. Wake those hands up. 1, 2, back. 2 more. 1, 2, back. Last one. 1, 2, and come on back. Now, you've gone through all 4 of these exercises once. We're going to do it one more time before we bust into some balance. So again, JG, I'm challenging you. Bring that chair in. If you have the chair, let's use it. This is our sumo squat. Remember, feet are turned outward to activate the hip external rotators a little bit more. Big word for just the side muscles in your backside. We're working them just a little different way. Remember, we're coming down and then we're coming up. But we're going to add in a little bit more work for our legs this time. So I'm going to challenge you to stay down for 5 seconds. Hover over that seat. Don't sit into it. Hover over it. Make the legs work, okay? So balance. We come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and come up. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. 5 more. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach it up there high. Down. Good job, guys. 3, 4, 5. Reach it up.
2.
Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. What number are we on?
3.
3. See, she takes care of me.
Down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 4. One more. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes a big difference when you have something you have to get down to. Okay, nice work. Shake out the legs. Next one is that side step and push. So remember, we take that nice big step out to the side, which is the first movement that we need when we go to turn and change directions. So we take a nice big turn step and we push across. Now JG's gonna love me.
Why?
We're doing a cognitive drill with it. So start moving. Every time you step, I need a new word that starts with the letter S. The letter S. Give me a word that starts with the letter S. Strawberry.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Stink.
Spring.
Squirrel. Keep coming with them. Keep going with them. How many can you think of? How many can you think of as you're stepping and moving? Good. Straw.
Sleep.
Stack. Keep coming up with them. Keep scouring your mind. Scour. There you go. That's one.
Scrub.
Scrub. Good job. Step. Anything you can think of. Keep it moving. Good job. We got 4 more. 1. Big reaches. Big reaches. Big reaches. 2. 3.
Sunshine.
Good job. 4. Good work. So that cognitive dual tasking is something we want to work on. It challenges our balance when we're distracted by something we're thinking about in our mind. We are distracted regularly throughout the day, and sometimes that's what causes us to fall. So we need to practice some of that in our workouts. Nice job. We're going back to boxing. Get those feet wide, stomach's tight. Remember, 4 crosses.
4 ducks.
And 4 ducks. Feel your weight move from side to side as you do this. That's your challenge. Ready? Even if you're seated. Knees bent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under. 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 And we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under. 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 And 1, 2, 3, 4. Under. Under. Under, under, and 1, 2, 3, 4, under, 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 under. Good job. Big extension with the elbows. Bring them out there quick. If this is too fast for you, you can still slow it down and go at your pace to get nice big movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, under, under. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, under, 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 under. Good job. Get a drink of water if you need it. Our last movement is the forward step. Remember, we used our visual cue. If you have a crack on the ground or wood flooring and you have partitions that you can find, thinking about stepping over one partition in the flooring would be good if you have it. If not, no worries. Think about a big step. If you felt a little unbalanced last time, you can always hold on to the side of a chair and just use one hand as you do those finger flicks as we go from side to side. Okay, so your choice. We're going to go ahead and step out. Flick, flick, come back together. Flick, flick. Now, your last cognitive drill of the day. Keep flicking.
Flick.
We're going to count down from 60 by threes. Are you ready? Every time we step out. So we're at 57. Okay, subtract 3. 54. 51. Nice and loud. 48. 45. 42, 39, 36, be loud with it, 33, be big with those hands, 30, halfway there, 27, 24, 21, be big with those fingers, 18, 15, 12, keep it going. 9,
6.
Ooh, yeah, 6. You got it. 3 and 0. I got distracted. Good job. But I kept your movement going. Hopefully, as you did that, you kept the big sides going and kept the priority on your movement. Okay. Get a drink of water. We're moving on to balance. You may need a chair close by. We'll try to demonstrate how to use it. Our first movement is going to be our toe taps. So this is multi-directional stepping, but we're going to be placing our foot, our outside foot, compared to what you're holding on to. So whatever surface you're holding on to, the outside foot is going to be moving. Our weight is on the inside foot, the foot next to the surface you're holding on to. We have light fingertips, okay? We want to challenge our balance as much as possible. The stance leg is the leg that's getting the balance challenge. The reach leg is just barely touching the ground every time it taps out. We're using this stance leg to lower us down. Imagine you're tapping your toe into wet, cold, freezing water, and your stance leg is on dry ground. We don't want to fall into the water. We just want to put our toe in to see how cold it is. So we're going forward, sideways, and back. Forward, just tap it. Tap, back, and forward. Now this is strength just as much as it is balance. Back. You should feel that stance leg start to burn because you have to bend your knee to lower your body out as you reach. Tap it forward, side, back. 2 more. Forward, side, back. Last one. Forward, side, back. Other side, other side. Now you can turn around or move the chair to the other side. Think about which leg was moving last time. The sore leg will be the one that's moving this time. I can feel it's working. It's been working. So we're going to tap forward, sideways, and back. Now as you do this, if you feel comfortable, you could let go with your hand. Try to manage your balance. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. If you don't feel comfortable going in one direction, you you're still challenging your balance even if it's just forward and sideways or just sideways. Whatever feels safe for you is fine. Make sure you have that chair with you. 2 more times. Forward, side, back. Last one. Come on, be strong. 1, 2, and 3. Good work. All right, shake out the legs. Nice work with your balance. We're going to need that chair, JG. Don't you go running away with it. Bring it back in now.
Okay.
We've got a little bit of range of motion to finish up with. Now, depending on what you feel, what's most stable, we could use the front or the back. I think we can get away with using the back here, JG,
Okay.
our chairs. So we're going to have our hands on the chair, and we're going to try to step 1 foot around to the side. Okay? 1 foot around to the side, and then our hand is reaching up. So this is a nice stretch for your back, leg, hip flexor stretch, and then a trunk rotation stretch. So our hands are reaching up. If you feel comfortable, your eyes could even reach up to look up to your fingertips. I'll get the words right. And now bring it back down, step back. Other side, big step forward. Same hand as the side that stepped forward is coming around. Reach up, look to the fingertips. Good. Bring it back down. Step forward. Reach up. We're going to do this 3 times to each side. Back down, step back. Left foot steps forward, big step. Reach around, back down, step back. Step forward, reach around, come down, step back. Left side, forward, reach around, come down, step back. Good. Now I'm going to have us stand. I'll show you from a side profile. You can stay right there. I'm going to hold on to the chair, the back of the chair, but orient myself kind of 90 degrees from the back of the chair. I'm going to step forward with 1 foot, step back with the other. So the chair is my support. I'm going to shift my weight forward, trying to keep my heel down and my tail tucked. So think about tucking your tail as you do this. We're trying to get a hip flexor stretch on the back leg. The hip flexors can get really tight and account for some of that stooped posture that we might have with Parkinson's disease. So we're going to try to stay tall, tuck our tail underneath us, and shift that weight forward onto the front leg. As you do that, I feel a pull through the front of my hip on my back side. You feel that?
Yeah.
You better say yes.
I absolutely do.
So we're going to hold it here. You also get a nice calf stretch. It's a nice way to cool things down. We're going to hold another 5 or 10 seconds, and we're going to switch up sides, okay? 3, 2, 1, and now let's stand up. We can turn around. Actually, yeah, you can just switch the chairs. Again, I'm going to step forward. I want my opposite leg back now. Whichever leg I was stretching before, I want my opposite leg back. Again, I'm going to get that split stance. I'm going to try to tuck my tail underneath me. I don't want my back to be arched extremely. So I'm going to tuck my tail, keep my rib cage down, and now I'm going to shift the weight forward. I want to feel that pull in the back right hip for me, my back right hip. Whichever leg is back for you is where you want to feel it. We've got the chair for support, and we're just breathing here, letting that hip flexor pull. We try to keep our trunk and our hips nice and loose. You can see with all the rotation we did, trunk extension, arms pulling out, arms reaching forward. We're always trying to work on range of motion and keep our range optimal with exercise. 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you all for joining us for our Daily Dose PD workout. We hope you had a great time from Jeanette and I. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.